And there we go. Now we're working. Make sure it's on the good, 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 good. I don't know what was going on there. But, stream just didn't want to work right. Anyways, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the stream. We'll give it a minute before we get started. Okay, some people are starting to come in. It's looking good on my phone. It's looking good on my computer. So I'm going to go up and pull up my little to-do list. We're going to go over a few things, and we'll get started today. As you probably know, this stream is mostly just going to be dedicated to showing off gameplay of Minecraft on the Nintendo Switch in its current state, because it's what we're giving away for the giveaway. And yeah, this is a pretty late stream for the giveaway because the giveaway is in 2 days. But if you guys didn't know, earlier in the month I posted a giveaway video. We're giving away a Nintendo Switch North America digital copy of Minecraft for the Switch. And you can just go to that earlier video and leave a comment that you're interested to enter the giveaway. And every month we try to do I try to do a stream to showcase, oh hey, you know that game we're giving away? Here's how it runs on the Switch currently so you can see whether you want it or not. And some people coming into the chat. Jack says it's his birthday tomorrow. Well, happy early birthday. Surf Demon comes in saying good evening. Good evening to you as well. It is afternoon for myself. It is about 1:30. But yeah, that's how the stream is going to go today. But before we get started, we'll go over some stuff going on the channel, because it has been a couple weeks since we've done a stream. So, obviously, Minecraft stream today because we're doing the giveaway, and that's going to happen in 2 days. And as far as other stuff I'm working on right now, I just finished Eternal Radiance a couple days ago, and I'm going to be finishing up my review of that today. It'll be up for Patreon supporters later on today, and we'll go up to the public on Friday. I started working on the Blood Rain games again, because I went into Blood Rain 2, and oh my gosh, is it so much better than Blood Rain 1 gameplay-wise. It feels like an actual video game in comparison. It looks better, it plays better, it is so much fun. Or at least what I've played of it so far. I'm only like an hour or two into it, but it's so much fun. Mr. Blue says, how are you doing? I'm doing okay today. I just finished up doing dailies in Fallout 76 on PS4 just a little bit ago, and we're going to do a stream for about an hour or two. And let's see what else is going on. Oh yeah, someone in my comments on my videos today told me that 8BitDo made a new USB wireless adapter for controllers for the Switch and PC. So I ordered that, and I bought a couple new controllers to test on it. Apparently, the Xbox's Bluetooth method changed, so all of their controllers are no longer compatible with the old adapter. But this new adapter is going to be compatible with those new controllers. So I ordered the adapter, and I ordered an Xbox Series X controller, and I ordered that new Midnight Galactic Purple PlayStation 5 controller because I love that color. So I'll do a review of that once that stuff comes in and I'm able to test around with it. Because there are a few things that the old 8BitDo adapter has done to me months after I made that initial review. And by the way, I'm using it right now. Using my white DualSense controller. Mr. Blue said, what's a game you want ported to the Switch? Yes, I want everything ported to the Switch. In all seriousness, I want them to hurry up and finish up the Genshin Impact port on the Switch, because I've played it a bunch on PC, but I'd really love to play it on the go on my Switch rather than just on the GPD devices. Outside of that, I would love if they ported Valkyrie Profile 2 over from the PS2. Rogue Galaxy from the PS2 is something I really love. I would really like to play the games that I play fairly often with friends, like GTA 5, Fallout 76, and stuff like that on the Switch, but only if there's cross compatibility. I want crossplay for all that stuff. And let's get into let's get into the elephant in the room. At the very end of the stream, we're probably gonna go and test this right here. All of the Kingdom Hearts Cloud versions got free demos yesterday. And I'm still pretty salty about them being cloud versions and not real ports to the Switch. But at the end of the stream, we might go into it a little bit and see how it plays. Anyways, that's what's going on the channel. A bunch of stuff. Minecraft giveaway. Those cloud demos came out. Eternal Radiance review Friday. And I'm just working on a bunch of stuff. But let's get on to the main part of this stream, because I've been yamming around for like 5 or 6 minutes now. Doing a giveaway for this version of Minecraft on the Switch in 2 days, so we're gonna go into some world and just do random stuff until, I don't know, an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. So we're basically just gonna look to see how it plays. For anybody who's interested and might be debating on whether or not they want to enter the giveaway or get it on PC or PS4 or some other system. Let's see, let's make sure that... Okay, I'm signed in on my account. Surf Demon, how is the letter on the Switch? I have it on Steam. I haven't started playing it yet. I got it based off of suggestions from the last stream that I was in, and it's something I'm going to work on. Let's get these loaded. Now, as you can see here, the Switch version sometimes is a little bit laggy in the marketplace menu, like loading all of your stuff, because like here's the two custom character skins I really like going between. This is one of the power armor suits from the Fallout Mashup pack, and one of the blue Spartan armors from the Halo Mashup pack, and I use it mostly just because it looks like Caboose from Red vs. Blue. Okay. Alright, basically just giving us some new stuff. But anyways, oh yeah, good, Microsoft's account is on there. I've got my little icon from my Xbox stuff. And Freeman says, what texture pack are you using? I don't know yet. We haven't started yet. So let's go into play. I will probably pull up either the Fallout Mashup pack or the Halo Mashup pack. Now, for people who haven't played this version of Minecraft, there's a Super Mario Mashup pack that is built into this version. And you can buy other stuff like, here's the American Trucks. It's like a funny little story thing where you can go into a truck and they made a little campaign out of it. It's really neat. I played it with a friend. Oh, right. January 27, 2020. That's been a while. So let's create new. We're not going to do realms. I don't do realms. I don't play the game nearly enough to do that. And like I said here, sometimes the connection is a little bit sluggish on the marketplace on the Switch version, as you're seeing here right now. It took me a while, about a week or so ago, when I re-downloaded the game and went in to look at all my stuff. Then there's... So let's just... Okay, see more. I just want to see my stuff. Actually, I have stuff here. So let's go into... Let's edit this. We'll go into survival. Difficulty normal is fine. My World. I don't remember what pack this is on. It's down in a cave, I guess. Yeah, I'm just kind of like looking at this. I'm like, okay, where was I at in all of these different stuff? Like, Way of the Bee was also... I think Way of the Bee was a free adventure world that you can download from the marketplace. My World Survival. This is an old one. January 10th, 2020. Let's see. Resource packs. Let's see. Active global resources. Go into plastic. Activate plastic. And we'll just go into this. I don't know what's going on in this one because it's been a long time since I've done it. But you know what? Let's find out. Surf Team, I haven't played Minecraft much since it first released on PS4. Not really my type of game. That's fair. I get into it every once in a while. I play it a bunch, and then I don't play it for a really long time, as those save files would show. I remember the last time I really played it, I got into it. I made this really big, neat thing I wanted to build. Let's see here. Oh, I don't have anything in here. Okay, that's fair. So as you can see here, the frame rate looks pretty smooth. The main downside I've found in the Switch version is just the... what would you call it? Draw distance? No, not draw distance. The amount of time it takes for stuff to load in. It's really apparent in creative mode where you can fly. But if we look around here, let's just keep running and we can see how quickly stuff kind of spawns into the world at a distance. It was also pretty apparent in the Jurassic World Mashup pack add-on that came out in Minecraft quite a while back, which I actually did a review of because it was a campaign. And when you were riding the monorail, it sometimes would stop the monorail while the world was catching up because it hadn't fully loaded yet. So let's see what we've got here. Freeman, how have you made your menu blue? I think it was in settings. We can look real quick. And see there's a little bit more lag when just going between the stuff. Is it in here? That's a scale modifier. You know what? I don't know. Either that or I just don't remember. Because it might be in game settings too. What do we have on here? We have... hold on. There's one thing I want to... immediate respawn. I don't care about. Tile drops. Is it in here or somewhere else? Oh, hold on. Where are cheats at? Yes. Because I want this one. Keep inventory. That way you don't lose all your stuff when you die. It disables achievements, which, by the way, this has an achievement system built into it, like PlayStation and Xbox games. Surf Demon, draw distance. Yeah, draw distance, I guess, is the right word for it. But we'll keep walking around because I want to get out of this snow area if I can. Though, let's actually start getting a little bit of wood here so I can start crafting stuff as well. Because this is... I think we're in survival. Well, I'd know right away if we were in creative. Nope, not in creative. I tried to do the fly thing and it didn't fly. So let's get some wood here as we travel. And basically, we're just going to do what I normally do at the start of any game of Minecraft. When I go in, I just think, okay, before I decide what I want to do, what I want to build, or anything like that, let's go and find a place I want to set up camp. So we're just going to keep collecting wood here for a minute. Since that is one thing I like about Minecraft and other survival games like it, where you just start the game off where you're like, okay, let's grab some materials, start crafting stuff, and we will slowly build ourselves up from there. That's also kind of like what I liked about Ark Survival Evolved, even though the Nintendo Switch version, I believe, is still really, really bad on optimization and visuals, but I did really enjoy the game. Just the whole survival game element of building stuff and dinosaurs thrown into the mix. Okay, so we're going to keep walking for a little bit. Maybe get out of the snow biome and get somewhere else. Okay, we'll pop over here on the ice. And Surf Demon says, "Did you see that Summon Night 6 was pulled from the PS4 store, but the Vita store still has it?" I did not. Summon Night 6, that wasn't. I remember when. Oh, right. Summon Night 6 was the newer one. Well, not new now, but I remember when I played the PSP version and did a review on it. All right, so let's take a look at our map. Locator map? Okay, so we've got snow, and then we've got some more green towards this away. So we'll swim down here for a minute, and we'll come up there. But I did not know about 6 coming off the PS4 store. That is strange. If I remember correctly, I think both of those games released at the same time, so they should have had the same sort of contract or license on both platforms. Alright, let's swim faster across here. Once we get to a good place. Oh yeah, and the texture pack I'm using, if you didn't see me put it in, is plastic. I really love the cartoony, very simplistic, less grainy look of the blocks with the plastic texture set. I think this style right here just looks really good and clean. I've been using that texture pack when I play Minecraft ever since the PS Vita days, because one of you guys came into the chat a minute ago and talked about remembering when this game was on the PS Vita, and I do too. The Vita version was the first version of Minecraft I ever played, and I had a lot of fun little projects that I built in that game. I actually used to have a couple people that I played the Vita version with, and it was a lot of fun. Alright, let's swim over here. And yes, I know I'm taking a while to find this, but I just want to find a good spot where I'm just like, okay, wander around, and then I'm like, this. Oh, hey, there's some enemies over there. Some of the underwater enemies. Let's just avoid them for now. Oh, and we got the squids over there. So we got some wildlife and stuff walking around these worlds. So let's get out of here. You can see the frame rate dipped just a little bit there when I was coming out of the water and jumping up the blocks. Surf Demon said, "I've been meaning to buy the PS4 version since it released." Oh, and now you have to buy the Vita version. Yeah, that does suck. Because I'm assuming Summon Night probably was only a digital release. And St. Olaf comes into the chat and says, "Have you tried any of the texture packs or add-ons like the Halo one?" I have. I have made games in the Halo Mashup pack. I haven't done much with the... Is someone attacking me? No. Oh, hey, look, it's a bunny. Let's go look at the bunny. Hi, bunny. But anyways, I've made worlds in the Halo and Fallout Mashup packs. I haven't really done much with the Mario one. I just went into the basic world and just looked at everything. All right, let's go ahead and take care of this cow right now so I can Have some food for later. Got some leather from raw beef. Okay. I like this biome. What was that? Oh, it was on the roses. Those are probably roses with thorns. Okay, okay. Let me see if I can find a big open area here. Oh, right there. That would be fun. Okay, here's what we're going to do. This is where we're going to set up camp. So, let's go into crafting. Make a... Let's see, I should be able to make a crafting table. Make spruce wood, put wood planks and books. Alright. We'll collect some more wood and then we'll get into that. Because I have to remember where exactly to go in all of the crafting stuff to make the crafting table and then start making other things. But yeah, like I was saying to Saint Olaf, I have made worlds in Fallout and Halo, but plastic is just something that I've got a lot of nostalgia for now because it was one of the first ones that I saw available on the Vita and I loved it. And we are about to hit nightfall, which means I wasted time and now we're going to have to worry about enemies. There's inventory. Open recipe book. I don't want to make spruce wood. Okay, let's go out to the water here. And hopefully nothing will bother us. We're going to come right up here. Because those that haven't played Minecraft before, when night falls, all of the enemies come out. Like the skeleton over there. You can see a zombie over there. Is that... No. At first I thought those white plants over there were all skeletons and I was getting a little worried. Okay, anyways, now we have plenty of time to go through all of the menus. And let's see, let's find... It's probably not in construction, because you got all this stuff that you can make if you have the right materials. Got all this stuff that we can make to build, which is nice in creative mode, because you can go in and say, oh, hey, I want to make a purple house, so I can just go to, like, down to the purple stuff. I can make a purple bed, and I can make a purple everything. Alright, I'm curious if this version keeps getting updates. Do you know anything about that? I'm pretty sure it keeps getting updates. It's currently on version 1.18.2, and I can tell you when that came out. Minecraft Switch version 1.18.2. 1.18.2 was released on December 9th, 2021. So I would say yes, it is still getting updates. It was a hotfix for the Caves and Cliffs update part 2. So that was, that was just a little over a month ago that its last update came up. So I would say yes, it's probably still getting updates. Is there anything around I don't need to worry about? No. The mobs are far enough away that I don't think any of them see me. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and clear these dirt piles off of here. You can look at our inventory here. And I'm going to go ahead and just look for the crafting table. Since you have this nice little search function, crafting table. Oh, that's why. I need to convert this wood into planks before I can use it to create a crafting table. Crafting. Don't need the recipe. Okay. Let's pull up and only show what we can make. Here's a crafting table. Alright, so we've got our crafting table so we can craft other things. Go ahead and set that there. Let's see here. We're going to want to make... At the start, we've got the foundation for making a house. So let's start thinking. This place probably can't make a huge house or anything, but how far along? We're only about halfway through the night. So we'll start making a house. Okay, so my idea here is, unless I want to risk going over there. I saw this little island and I thought that would be a great place for a house. Just like on a little island, it would be really fun to see. So what I want to do is I want to expand the dirt floor here out a bit to make like a perfect, like a big square to put like a house and something next to it on. So let's go ahead and get rid of the sand here because we're not going to want that. Ah, crap. Let's very carefully take this guy out. I don't have any weapons, so it's going to take quite a few hits to kill him. But thankfully, the zombie enemies are really easy to predict, so as long as your timing is good, you can keep attacking them and not really take that many hits. And he'll eventually die. There we go. And let's pitch rotten flesh, because rotten flesh attracts other zombies. Okay, let's see. Is there any other... Yeah, let's get rid of this other sand over here, because I want to replace that ground floor with dirt. And be careful of that water, because I don't want to accidentally flood this island that I'm making. Okay, and alright, all of that is taken care of. How are we doing on time? We still got a little bit left. We could try risking a little trek over there. In worst case scenario, we'll just run away and come back to the island. Alright, so let's just pop up here. Don't see any enemies. So we're just going to start clearing off some of this dirt so I can make the foundation for our little island house. So let's just grab all this stuff up. Don't know how much I'm going to need, but that's the thing with projects in Minecraft, because you're like, okay, I think I want this, but sometimes those plans will change as you start doing the plan. Alright, so let's get rid of these patches right over here. And we'll get rid of these on top too. That way this area right here will still look okay-ish, and we'll go back and start making our stuff. Alright, no enemies around? Good. All right, let's see. Sir Demon says, recently picked up Fate Extella Link on PS4. Just wanting the remake for Fate Extra to release as I loved it on the PSP, but the contact was pretty clunky. I really liked Extella Link. I thought it was a lot of fun. I actually bought it twice. I played it on the Vita and the Switch. Because I played it on the Vita, because I remember they both came out at the same time, right? And I reached out to the developers, and I lied. I didn't buy it twice. I received a review copy for the Switch version. All right, now let's start laying dirt here. But I received a review copy of the Vita version. I'm sorry. And I really wanted to play it on the Switch too. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to buy it on the Switch and put a little comparison video online. Because I really wanted to play it on the Switch. And as Pikachu Pancake says, I always hate making my first house with dirt. Me too. Now, I'm not planning on making the house itself out of dirt. But I want to make this little island thing it's going to be on out of dirt. So, how far back do I want this? Probably don't want it any farther back than right here. So we'll get rid of that. Basically, I'm just going to make a big square island and say this is where all my stuff's going to be. Get rid of that. Because I'm probably going to make my first house out of wood. All right, I ran out of dirt. Well, I can at least put this piece of dirt right there. We can get a few more pieces over here. All right. So we've got that. Now let's run over here. Put these on, and we'll go get some more dirt here in a second to finish up our foundation. This is kind of like the fun thing of starting a run in Minecraft. It's like, okay, now I'm not gonna worry about doing anything crazy like going after the Ender Dragon right now. Right now, I just want to find a spot to make a house, and I'm gonna make a house. All right, let's gather more dirt here real quick. Then, you know, once you got a house and a bed made, then you're like, okay, now we're gonna go and start building ourselves up, get tools, get better equipment, and start doing other stuff. But it's a really nice, relaxing game where you can just like go in and build a house and have fun. Let's see, is there anything in my inventory that I can pitch? I think so. I don't think I need that seed. Let's go over here. Don't need the seeds. Don't need all that sand either, so let's just pitch all of that to make room in my inventory. And I'm going to completely get rid of this layer of dirt here. Just to make sure I have enough for what I want to do. So bear with me for just a minute as we get rid of the rest of this. And actually, while I'm thinking about it, let's just go back, and I'm going to make this a little bit easy. What is he doing there? No. You get that javelin. You get that javelin away from me. I'm just gonna... Give me a second. I'm just gonna make a little wall. while I go into things that I can make. All right, now let's get equipment. What do I need for this? Just need a crafting station, right? I've got a crafting station. Spruce button. Make plenty of sticks for stuff later. Let's go to equipment. No, we don't need to do that. Here. Let's go here and see if we can make a wooden shovel. Apparently not. Hold on. Don't want a spruce button. I'm remembering how to work everything. Leave me alone. Also, we're almost dead. Let me just eat all this food, and it's terrible for me. And I'll slowly regenerate health. Pikachu Pancakes. Last time I played Minecraft, it was on PC. I never tried playing it on console. I've actually barely ever played it on PC. I played it on the Vita. I played it a lot here. Hold on. Okay. Anyways, is he still over there? No, he's gone. Good. We don't even care then. Let's just finish making the foundation for our house. There we go. Now I might not go into, and I can get rid of this wall now. I just got that wall so I can go to the crafting station without that guy throwing tridents at me. Alright, I got my square that I can use for my house. Let's go ahead and let's see here. I probably want to have 1 or 2 tiles before the actual house happens. Construction. Spruce button. Never did understand why they made and changed a bunch of the UI when they made Bedrock Edition. Anyways, let's just keep working on this for now. This is where the This is where the front door is going to be. And Sir Demon comes in, is there any chance of a review for Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires? If they send me a review copy, which Koei Tecmo is pretty good about that, then yes. I've played some of the Empires games before, and I enjoy them. Though I do think it's interesting. Alright, we're going to just do a simple house for now. Put this there, get rid of that. Okay. But Koei Tecmo is pretty good, especially their UK branch, for sending me review codes. So, you know, if I've got so much in my backlog that I'm working on, but if they decide to send me a copy, then I will absolutely do that. Alright, let's go gather more wood, at least in the time we have before nightfall. Yeah, I'm going to use this sapling thing to chop down wood. But yeah, on the topic of Koei Tecmo, actually the last one or two of the reviews that I've done for them recently were actually sent to my email without me actually inquiring about them. They actually sent me a review copy of the Monster Rancher remasters too, but I really just didn't have enough time to work on it, just because of how much stuff I was doing. Because I'm going to be perfectly honest, like I told you guys at the beginning of the stream that crap. What was that? Oh, hi. But I told you at the beginning of the stream that I just started working on Blood Rain 2. I didn't want to take a break from the Blood Rain series. I wanted to go right into 2 as soon as 1 revamped was done. But my review code for Eternal Radiance came in, so I was like, yeah, I should probably do this first. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Okay, I was going to say, if I... You know what? Fine. Show you another thing I do. Let's talk for a minute. While we wait for the sunrise. Yeah, this is what I also do in Minecraft. Like when I have situations where I'm early in the game, I'm about to die, and it's nighttime, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to create a shelter for myself and just wait it out. We're just going to watch right here. Actually, no. Let's watch on this side so we can see when the sun goes down. So we're just going to watch and wait until sunrise. And Schmavid comes in, says, delete the stream now. Don't know why. I've got it on my phone, and it seems to be doing just fine. It looks okay, and it sounds okay. Pikachu Pancakes comes in and says, I've only played the Zelda and One Piece Warrior games. Is it worth trying the core Dynasty Warriors series? Dynasty Warriors is a lot of fun. There is a massive pool of characters in both the Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors games. I'm not sure I would jump in with an Empires game though, because like Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires is like you've got your mainline version of the game, Dynasty Warriors 9. Then you've got the Empires version. The Empires version doesn't really have a story mode to it. It's more based on the conquest campaigns where you have like different game modes where you can like raise a bunch of different warriors, go across and do missions and take over areas. It's more gameplay side, a lot less on story side. But the core Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors games are great because of how much content there is, specifically with characters. Because, like Hyrule Warriors had like, what, a dozen, 20 characters or something? Like, the last Empires game I played, I believe, was Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires. And it had, like, I want to venture and say, like, we're talking like 100 or more characters. Maybe not 100. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Yeah, Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires had over 80 characters in it. And we can look it up real quick. Because Empires is probably going to have all of the characters that were in Dynasty Warriors 9. And based on what I'm looking at right now, we're probably looking at more closer to 90 to 100 characters. It's because there's so much content and all of the characters are so different with their weapons. Like, my main, whenever I play a Dynasty Warriors game or a Warriors Orochi game that kind of melds with Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors, is Kai Wenji. And I like her play style because she uses a harp, kind of like a magical instrument to cause stuff going on around her. All right. How we doing on the stuff here? All right, we're getting there. Actually, are there any? Yep, there are spiders over there. So let's go back into our huddle area. I'm just gonna hide right here. Actually, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make it a little easier. And we're gonna make a little barrier around this side as well. And we will drop a block here if an enemy gets close like that. But anyways, that's kind of like the gist of the Dynasty Warriors series. Now, with Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires, as I believe I was starting to say earlier, Dynasty Warriors 9 was an open world Dynasty Warriors game, which was a very different playstyle than all of the other games. Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires took away that open world stuff. It's more like the older games. Which, I mean, maybe they did that because a lot of people weren't really big on Dynasty Warriors 9 and the open world stuff. But honestly, I would have liked them to have kept the open world option. It would be really neat. But then again, Dynasty Warriors 9 was a pretty taxing game on PC, so maybe the Switch wouldn't have gotten a version of the game if they kept the open world. Because I remember the GPD Win 2020 model. Not the one I reviewed a few months ago. The one that I reviewed like a year and a half ago. I tried playing it. I tried playing the PC demo of Dynasty Warriors 9 on that, and it was horrible. I couldn't get the frame rate above like 15. I'm not looking at you, Enderman. Are there still enemies roaming around? Yeah, there's a spider right there. It's daytime though, so spiders should be docile. Never mind. I was wrong. I was wrong. All right, let's wait for the spider to go away. Actually, we should probably go on a little journey because I don't have any food and I have barely any health. So let's see if we can find something to eat real quick. Let's see. Surf Demon says open world is in 9 Empires, but it's optional. Okay. Okay. I remember reading an article that said that they got rid of the open world. If the open world is still there, that's cool. Then that's great. Okay. And I'll look later. For all I know, Koei Tecmo might have already sent me a review copy of it. Because like I said, Monster Rancher 1 and 2, I didn't ask for that. I was like, nah, I probably won't have time for that. And they're like, hey, here, have this. And yes, I know eating raw food is a bad idea. Let's move you down there and quickly get my food back up so I can regenerate my health. Move you up there. I don't need this stuff right now. And I'll keep the rest down there. Actually, no. I don't need copper ingot down there either. Alright, let's look around for sheep. And not lose too much track of where my house is. Actually, I'm going to do myself a favor here. Let's go back to the house. And I'm already starting to wonder if I'm actually going the right way. Hi, Fox. All right. We're going to go back to the house. And I'm going to take a screenshot of where it is on the map. So we don't forget. Okay. Pull up the map. What? This map is bad, and I hate it. Solar Python is talking about the fact that Microsoft bought Activision Blizzard. I was pretty surprised about that as well. I was very surprised. So now Microsoft is going to technically own the rights to stuff like Diablo, Call of Duty, Overwatch, and all that. That's going to be interesting. They've been buying a lot of companies. I remember when they bought Bethesda. And Surf Demon says they brought it back, referring to the open world, because fans wanted it kept in. Well, that's good. I'm glad that fans wanted that kept in. Because that is the big thing that made Dynasty Warriors 9 seem like it was going to be so different. So let me look real quick. No. I was actually checking to see if Koei Tecmo had sent me an email about Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires yet. They have not. But then again, I think it's still a little ways away. Anyways, house building. Construction. Make all of the spruce wood planks. Even though I know I need to be building tools too. I know. Let's build the wall to my basic house. The most basic house there ever was. But that's normally how we start things out. There we go. Got that on there. Put you right there. Just build something around me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and need more. Let's go get more. Okay, we're just going to have to remember where this is. And Pikachu Pancakes came in and said, is there any game you would go back to re-review if you could, or have there any games where your opinion has changed since the review? There have been... There's only really been 2 games I have gone back to quote-unquote re-review. One was Fortnite for the Switch, because when I first reviewed it, it was my absolute introduction to the Battle Royale stuff. And let's just say I had not formulated a very good opinion or understanding on the Battle Royale thing by the time I threw that review out. So I went back and re-reviewed it. I technically re-reviewed Pokemon Let's Go. I called it a revisit of sorts, mostly just because I really wanted to go shiny hunting in that game again, and figured, you know what? It's been a while since my review. Let's see if anything has changed. And I don't think I'd really call it a re-review of sorts. But Christmas of last year, Christmas of 2020, I did a big video where I did a Doom franchise review where I kind of did re-reviews of Dooms 1, 2, 3, and 3. But I don't really think too hard on stuff that I would want to go back and re-review. Like, all of that stuff that I just mentioned was really just spur-of-the-moment thing. And Fortnite I mostly just did because people were asking me to re-review it, and I kind of felt bad that my viewpoint of Battle Royales was so weird when I did that initial video. Solid says, don't have to buy Call of Duty every year anymore since they're going to come to Game Pass. Oh, wouldn't that be funny? Could you imagine if all of the Call of Duty games just came out day one Game Pass? That would be... Crap. That's not what I needed. That would be very interesting. Because, I mean, technically they did that with the Xbox version of MLB The Show this past year. Let's get rid of all that. Finish up these walls. Alright. I got walls done. It's a small house so far, but I got walls done. Oh, right. I'm an idiot. I kept trying to go into the crafting station to craft stuff, but I was hitting Y the whole time. I was just going into the regular crafting menu. I wasn't hitting ZL to go into the actual crafting station. Alright, let's make a door. I'm an idiot. No, I don't want it like that. I want to put the door on the outside. Not like that. There. There we go. That looks okay, I guess. Okay, so I got a door. What else can I make? I know I can't make a bed yet, but I can make an axe, a pickaxe, and a shovel. And let's make a hoe as well, because that's good for dirt, even though I don't really need dirt anymore. Let's put you in the pocket. Put you in the pocket, because I don't really need you anymore. Don't need the door right now. But hey, I have walls. I have a door. Actually, there is one thing I want to do here. Get the dirt back out. I want to make the floor look better. So we're going to just replace the entire all of this with just regular dirt tiles. Just for the sake of consistency. Okay. I just want it to look consistent and nice. I know dirt floor probably doesn't look that nice, but it'll be fine. It's more of, I want the color to be the same across the entire floor. Alright, let's see here. So Saul was saying Activision doesn't make anything worthwhile nowadays, and they force every single dev they own to churn out Call of Duty every year and nothing else. As far as that goes, I think Blizzard is still working on Overwatch 2 and Diablo 4. So Diablo 4 could be cool. And Overwatch 2 could be interesting. I do like the fact that they're actually adding story missions to Overwatch. Even though I played Overwatch for a while and then just kind of stopped. Mostly just because with PvP stuff, I'm just kind of like, on PvP in general. I don't really do much PvP. Like, I play Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 all the time. I have never done PvP once. I don't really care to. I mean, if they bring back that tournament to unlock the Supreme Kai at time as a playable character and I have to do PvP, yeah, I'll do PvP if I... Whoa! Rude! Home invasion! Home invasion! How long were you out there? Oh, crap. I have 3 rotting fleshes on me. No wonder he was right outside the door. Get rid of that. Door. No, I don't care if the door's like that. It's fine. Okay, the floor looks okay now. Actually, let's take the Let's take the crafting table off of here. And we're going to put it back here in the corner. So it's a little out of the way. So what am I going to do here? I think I'd like to make 2 rooms out of this house. So, let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No home invasion. Got it? If I move the door right here, would that be 4, 5? Yeah, that would be kind of like even and balanced out. There we go. That's a little bit better. So let's go into crafting and see what else I can make. I know I can't make a bed yet, right? No, I need cloth for that. Wait a minute. Okay, that's fine. I can use the regular wood. At first I thought they were going to make me go look for regular oak wood, but that's fine. Let's see what else I can make right now. I can make a wooden, let's make a couple wooden swords as well. We'll move this stuff back here. Actually, no, we'll probably keep that there. Let's make more of that because I will need a roof as well eventually. All right, house is starting to look good. Yes, it is. It's going to pop out here for a second. Never mind. I'm good right here. Do I have any more food? Yeah. That's not going to be enough to bring my health meter up, but that's fine. Speaking of, we need to make something that we can use to cook with, which means I'm going to need a furnace. Let's go ahead and search for it. I'm pretty sure I need stone for that, which I do have nearby. Or, you know, I can just not say it correctly, because I'm an idiot. Not the smithing table. We'll scroll down through here. What's that right down there? That square thing on the bottom. Oh, a shield. That's cool. I don't remember shields being in this game. Might as well make a chest because I'm gonna need a chest eventually, anyways. So I'm gonna put a chest right there to store excess stuff like leather. That can go in there. Is that both leather? Leather, rabbit hide. Don't need you. Don't need the doors right now. Solid Pylon said someone mentioned that on Twitter that Toys for Bob can now make a Banjo-Kazooie game. Oh, really? Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of Banjo-Kazooie, that game was supposed to come out on Nintendo Switch Online this month for the Nintendo Switch 64 app, and I haven't seen a word about that. It was announced before the end of the year saying, oh, hey, guess what? Banjo-Kazooie is going to come out to Nintendo Switch Online in January. I'm like, okay, I'm in January and I'm still waiting. Because I'm not gonna lie, we might stream that. Because Banjo-Kazooie has, that original game has so many really fond memories for me from the Nintendo 64. I loved that game so much. I loved it. I played the Game Boy Advance sequel, which was not that great. All right. Okay, never mind. We're fine right here. Let's see what else we can craft. A boat. Oh really? I can make a boat? Okay, let's make a boat. I didn't realize I had the stuff I need to make a boat. Now, I did get rid of my shovel, so let's make another shovel or two. Keep my doubles in my pocket storage. That's cool. All right, let's go. It's almost dawn, which means let's go. Today's task is going to be to make a bed. and hopefully get some stone so I can make a whatever it is to cook food. So let's just go walk in a straight line. I'm not going to attack the wolf. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Let's go this direction and hope that we can find our house again. Alright, Sir Demon said, haven't played Banjo since I played it as a kid on the N64. I believe I emulated it sometime not too many years ago. I never got Rare Replay though. Like, I bought an Xbox One and I always wanted to get Rare Replay. I just never got around to it. Alright. I'm going to be so mad if we can't find our house. But on the way back, so let's keep an eye out for sheep so I can get some wool and make a bed when I maybe eventually find my house again. And Saul says, yeah, still waiting on Banjo on Nintendo Switch Online already in the second half of the month. Let me think. On the last game they added to it was Paper Mario, and they released a trailer for it on Nintendo's YouTube channel, which I am subscribed to, not long before it came out. Sheep. Alright, let's go get that sheep real quick. And then we're going to keep searching for our poor house. Because I'm going to need wool for a bed. And, you know, I'm thinking to myself, you know, Trent, if you had just made a bed at the get-go, you would have respawned there, and you wouldn't have to worry about all of this. And to that I say, I know. I know. So I believe it was this way. Unless this map was lying to me, in which case I'm going to go on a wild goose chase, and we might not even ever find it. And Pikachu Paradise said, I bet it'll come out on the 28th and get lost in the hype around Pokemon. I hope not. I hope it comes out a little bit before then. Let's see, there's a cow, there's a wolf, no sheep. I think this general direction is right. As long as that map wasn't lying to me. Sheep! Alright. Go to crafting. No, go to crafting. Go to crafting. Thank you. What do I need for a bed? I need a crafting station. Okay. I mean, technically, I could make a crafting station real quick. And I can look. This is another part of Minecraft. When you die and you have no idea where you were and you have to try to find your way back home because you didn't make a bed to make a respawn point. Because you're a dummy. Okay, I just made a crafting table, so we're going to look real quick to see what I need to make a bed. I need 3 wool. Okay, I need 3 wool, and that's pretty much it. So I need to find 1 more sheep, Ooh, what's that down there? That's cool. But no, that's not what we're doing. There's a sheep. Let's take out this sheep to get... Okay. At the very least... I can make a bed. Okay, let's take that with me. So if night falls and we still haven't found the house... What way am I pointing? So I want to say it was this way. Assuming I'm reading that map correctly. But worst case scenario, I have a bed, so if night falls while we're doing this, I can go to sleep and skip the nightfall and not die again from enemies. Even though I know I didn't die from enemies that time. Oh, actually. Where's my... Wait, is that... That's gravel. Never mind. Yeah, I walked into that rose thing and it killed me. Hold on. Which way am I pointing? This way. Okay. But yeah, if night falls while we're still looking for the house, I can drop the bed, we can go to sleep and skip all the enemies. Surf Team, I really hope Pokemon Legends is good. I do too. It looks like it can be interesting. You know, fingers crossed and all that. But not gonna lie, I was more looking forward to the Gen 4 remakes than Arceus. Or Arceus, I believe, as they called it in the little thing they made for it. Nope, this is definitely not the right way, because this is going back into the snow biome. Every time I see water, I look out and I hope and pray that I see our house. Yeah, so I can't tell you how many times I've done this in Minecraft, where I'm just like, okay, I died. Where was my house at? Is that a village? I think that's a village. This way. I think it might have been... No. Let's go this way. Head up towards that top left corner where it said we were earlier, when the map was like, oh yeah, you're here in this area that's not mapped out at all. Solid Python says, really excited for Ezio Collection coming to Switch next month. Me too. As soon as that popped up on Best Buy's website a couple days after the announcement, I immediately pre-ordered that. I was real excited when that random news popped and was like, oh yeah, by the way, Ezio Collection, Nintendo Switch, coming out soon. Awesome. Because I loved the Rebel Collection. I play a little bit of the 3 remaster. Not that much of it, honestly. But I really liked 4 and Rogue. Alright. Map. Don't you lie to me. Don't you lie to me. At the very least, when we find our house again, and I sleep in it, that should create a respawn point, so I don't lose it again. You see, this is why I was trying to take a screenshot earlier of my house on the map so I could come back to it if I ever got lost. But no. They were like, no, you're not going to do that. We're going to give you this stupid map lie. All right, so hold on. I'm an idiot. Map. No. There we go. I forgot you can do that. So this is the area that we were in. The map said we were in anyways. So let's go a little bit further into this corner. Because that area, right, that circle in the middle, I think is where the respawn point was. And I walked through those thorns again because I'm an idiot. Surf Demon asks if I, oh, hold on. I'm going to need to lower the bed real quick. Okay. And that'll kick in as soon as nightfall hits. But, have you ever thought about streaming Let's Plays when you game? Streaming? I haven't really thought about streaming Let's Plays, but I tried Let's Plays for a little while. Let's wait for all that to disappear so I can see where I'm going. Anyways, I thought about streaming Let's Plays at one point. Or no. Don't listen to me. I made videos of Let's Plays at one point. Actually, no, they weren't Let's Plays. They were long plays. I did a big video set on a separate channel that isn't really there anymore, where I did a Nuzlocke run of Pokemon Let's Go. But I really just... I started doing it and I was like, whatever. I'm not really huge on this. Let's just go back to what we were doing. Let's just keep focusing on what we were doing before. So, like, I've had the idea before. Oh, hey, a waterfall. It just never really went anywhere. I did it for a little bit and then I was like, okay, whatever. But doing full Let's Plays would also take a lot of time. And that's another thing with me, because I technically work like 35 hours a week at my actual job, and I do all the stuff for my reviews. What is that? What is that tower over there? It's a village. Oh, good. More houses that aren't my house. Oh, when I can. Are these the... No. I have a feeling we're not in the area where my house is. So we're going to turn around and go the other way and find that area with all that water over there. That's actually mapped out on the map. Hey, horsies. Alright, I can't sprint because we hungry. Let's get some more food. Even though this is really inefficient. I'm going to be so upset if we don't find our house. All I needed was a bed. And I was trying to make a bed. But anyways, yeah. I think it's mostly time restraints because I spend a lot of time working on reviews outside of when I'm working at my retail job at Best Buy. And lately I've been not working on reviews as much because I've been playing stuff like Fallout with friends and everything. It's a constant learning process of trying to find a good balance to do this and that. I'm like, okay, what do you want to do? How are you going to balance this out and still do 1 to 2 reviews every week? But I've thought about it before. I can't believe it's taking this long to find our house. Wouldn't it be really crappy if we never find our house? It's just like, oh yeah, that house that you were making? What house? It doesn't exist anymore. Whoa! Don't want to fall down there. Getting a little low on health again. And yes, I know I can swap it to creative mode and be like, screw it, I'm finding my house. Will it actually let us do that? Yep. Let's find our house. That's a nice thing about single... Actually, you can do it in multiplayer too. Where you can just be like, screw it, I'm going to go find my house. And go fly off and use infinite everything. But I'm not going to use infinite everything. Oh, and here's what I was talking about earlier with the draw distance. See how slow it's trying to catch up with what I'm doing? This is where I thought my house was. Or I thought it might be. Yeah, see how slowly that's loading in? You didn't really notice it that much when we were in survival mode and just running around, but it's really noticeable when you're flying around like this. Alright, now. We're just going to fly around and look in the water until we find our house. Speaking of pancakes, I always try to leave a trail of torches like breadcrumbs when I first set off in Minecraft. That would probably have been a good idea for me to do. But then again, I spent so long not making a bed. Alright, so the map said we were up in like on this top thing in this corner before, when it was just wasn't mapping out where we were going. Ooh, what's that? That's got lava stuff there. That's fun. I just want to find my house. Yes, I know I can make a new house. I don't want to make a new house. I was already making a house. It was on a fun little island. There's a skeleton underneath all that. Yeah, you can really see it now with the draw distance thing. Catching up. See, look at that. That's probably like the inside of a mountain right there. It's a little ravine. Just kind of slowly fly around now. I mean, I guess this is good for showing what you can do in the game with swapping over. That stuff on fire. That's on fire. Okay. Just don't like what it took to get us to this place. Just want to find my house, man. There's that again. This looks like a partially constructed portal. Yes, I know. I saw a treasure chest there too. But we're in creative mode. That would be cheating! And yes, I know I'm cheating to find my stupid house. Ah! So the map said we were over here, but none of that was actually mapped out earlier, was it? I wonder... Whoops! Sorry. Didn't mean to hit the mic there. If I go back to that area that was mapped out earlier, I wonder if that's actually where... Wow. Still loading in. This is why I don't like using creative mode on the Switch version. Because this flying stuff is cool for like the special creative or special mashup pack max, because you can like go in and like, oh hey, this is the Fallout map. Let's see all of the Fallout stuff that they remade in this. But going through it like this is like, okay, I'm flying around, I'm flying around, I'm flying around. Oh wait. There, now we're moving again. Let's see if that map was just wrong earlier and told us we were in a place we weren't at. Because the map seemed to think we were on the edge on that top left corner of the map, but we've been looking up there and haven't found the house yet. So let's explore around this water area. Because these little islands look similar to what I found and expanded to make the house on. This is quite troubling. At least you're seeing a bunch of stuff for Minecraft on the Switch here. You can see all the draw distance things that I was talking about. See different biomes in this place. Oh, hold on. What about over here? Let's wait a minute for it to load some more. I know it wasn't in the winter biome, though. So if I accessed the forest biome from this path right here, and I came up and forward like this, so if I keep following the trail that I was on earlier, I should be able to locate where I built my house. Now, I didn't see this village here the first time, which means I did not come up here. Which means I might have crossed the water down here. I don't think I took a screenshot of it, did I? Nope, get out of that. I don't need in that. I did. So it said we were up right there. So let's move up to where that marker is on the map. Once it catches up. Okay, so we're going to go up this way, and it should be right in this direction. There it is! Aha! We found the house. Okay, okay. Let's go back into settings and turn this back into survival. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that I found the house. Alright, let's lay the bed right there. And we're gonna sleep. Oh, okay, okay, alright. Let's put the map away. Okay. So, this has been fun. Now, my goal for today was... let's put that away. I'm probably never going to use the sugar canes for any reason, but whatever. Put you away. Now that we're back in survival mode, let's venture off and see if we can... Well, we're going to need to find some food. Actually, probably some food right here. Probably attack the fish here for food. Or can I? You know what? Don't worry about it. Oh, what's that? Is that what I think it is? Get your pickaxe out. Alright, pickaxe. Uh-oh. Aha! You get nothing! I saved at the house, which means that it's now a respawn point. Okay, that was clay? Are you sure that was clay? Yeah, I guess that is what that is. I don't need clay, though. Oh, hi, Drowned. You want to follow me up here? Go ahead, follow me. I dare you. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, let's see if we can find some stone like that stone right there. Okay, let's drop down here. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need stone. Carefully, don't lose your focus. Cobblestone. Now we're going to stay here and gather a ton of it. Benjamin, what did I miss? Seems people talking about... Oh yeah, we were talking about Microsoft and Blizzard in chat. About Microsoft buying Blizzard. We've just been going through Minecraft. I built a house. Or I'm still in the process of building a house. I died and had to find it again. That was a long adventure. Because I hadn't made a bed yet. And I had to go through the map, jump into creative mode after I got frustrated and fly around until I found my house again. We were also talking about Banjo-Kazooie, when they're going to drop it this month on the Nintendo 64 online app. Because I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm just like, hey, You said Banjo-Kazooie is coming out in January. Where is it? All right, we're doing fine on daylight. So let's just grab a little bit more before we leave. Okay, now let's leave. Okay, all right, fine. Are these actually roses? What are they? Sweet berries. Sweet berries that have thorns. All right, let's get out of here and get back to... Let's get to high ground so we can see and navigate ourselves back. Oh no. Hold on. Let's get this sheep too. Hi, sheep. How much wool do I have? Just one? Because I want to make... There's my house. Yes, I know it doesn't have a roof yet. I'm working on it. Alright, close the door. Crafting bench. Furnace is what I wanted. Get all these back here outside of that. Get the furnace out here, and we'll put it down. All right, now we're going to cook some food. Venomman says everybody talking about Banjo-Kazooie, and I don't know a thing about that game. It is an old 3D platformer collectathon game from the Nintendo 64 era. It was made by Rare, the company that got taken over by Microsoft. Had two platformers on the Nintendo 64, had a couple GBA games, and an Xbox game once the takeover was complete by Microsoft. It was a very cute little charming collectathon game, like Mario 64, Spyro, that sort of thing. Okay, so let's see. We got some cooked food. Let's put the clay in our chest. I don't need that right now. What do I need now? Let's make... I don't have coal for... That should probably be our next project. Making some torches. So let's... Oh, and that cave is really close too. Sweet. Get the pickaxe back out, even though we barely have any stuff in it. There's some coal right there, I think. Please don't break, pickaxe. Thank you. Okay. Not what I was hoping for, but okay. Okay. Let's see if I can at least get this other piece of coal. Venomman. Oh, it was made by Rare? Heard they were big back in the day. They were. From Banjo-Kazooie and its sequel, they made the Conquer games. I believe they also made... Was Rare the one that made GoldenEye? I think they might have been. Yes. Rare is the developer that made the Nintendo 64 GoldenEye game. How are we doing on time? Yeah, probably don't have much left. So let's go ahead and climb back up here and see what we can make with these 2 pieces of coal I got. There's a fox that just killed a duck. Oh, I remember this. I'm going to leave that there because I'm going to remember that thorny berry patch on the way back home. I didn't drop any wool. Right. I don't think the baby ones do. We are... Oh, yep. Good timing. Beneman, that makes sense. GoldenEye was influential. Yes, it was. I remember playing GoldenEye multiplayer. That was fun stuff. And you could get the golden gun, which was like a one-hit KO no matter what. There was a bunch of other stuff you can do in that game. Bet is not too far away. You'll let me use it eventually. As soon as the sun goes down. There we go. Surf Demon's apparently releasing on the Xbox soon. I saw that. I saw an article about that just, I think, earlier today. All right. Can I make torches? Yeah. 8 torches. So we're going to need... First of all, let's make a bunch of that so we can make the roof. Actually, no, this is fine. This is fine. I kind of want the roof to be a different color, but whatever, it's fine. No. Get the axe back out. Oh, put raw mutton back in here. Get some more stuff cooked. Get rid of that. And that. So I want to make the top barrier first. Now we're going to have to go out and get some more wood. We can do that real quick. Beneman says Game Pass. Possibly. I didn't really read the details of the article, so I'm not 100% sure on how they're doing that. If it's on Game Pass, that'd be cool. Especially if it was, you know, on PC too. Let's see. So, the article I'm looking at right now doesn't really give any information. It was like they saw achievements pop up for it. Leaks. Achievement leaks. Let's see here. No, everything I'm seeing is about the achievement leak, so we don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Game Pass, though. I could see that them putting it up for like Game Pass for PC and Xbox. And hopefully GoldenEye is also released on Nintendo Switch Online. If they were able to get Banjo-Kazooie to do that, I'm sure GoldenEye would be achievable as well. Oh, wouldn't that be fun? GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64 app with the Friends online multiplayer stuff, that would be... Oh, that would be really cool. Harken back to those days where you're like, hey, you want to play GoldenEye? That would be so much fun. All right. I think I've got enough. Now, I think I've got enough to at least finish the roof. Excuse me, zombie, I'm going to go over here. Well, technically he's called a drowned. Because drowned were not a thing when I first started playing Minecraft, when the PS Vita port was around. And actually, a really funny story. I was originally going to put this in the giveaway video, but I forgot about it. If you've been following my channel for a long time, if you recall, I did a couple giveaways for the Vita version of Minecraft. Let me see if the articles are still up on reviewstogo.com. You just search the word Minecraft. Oh man, there's a lot of old stuff here. My PS Vita Slim review is still on here. I don't see it, but that's fine. Oh, you know, it'd be really funny. Let me just search it to see if I made a video about it on the channel way back in the day. I made PS TV gameplay of it. Nope, I didn't. But way back in the day, I think it was when I had first reached like 100 subscribers or something, I bought like 3 copies of Minecraft for the PlayStation Vita. Because if you remember the Vita version, the physical release didn't have a cartridge in the box. It was just a download code. So I bought a bunch of copies of it, and I still have the boxes for those copies. And I just took the digital codes out, and that's what I did that giveaway for. And I thought back on that when I was making this giveaway we're doing right now for the Switch version. Granted, I didn't buy a physical copy of Switch that had a download code in it. I think the Switch version of Minecraft is actually on the cart. But, you know, just memories of doing that from before. Alright, my roof is done. Now let's place some torches in here. Because I don't need enemies spawning in my house. I've only got 3 more. Put 1 there. And we'll put a couple right here on the outside. Oh, we're missing a wood plank there. My bad. There we go. Now, no enemies are going to spawn inside the house. Let's get our cooked food out of here. Yeah, now we're talking. Okay, so let's store this. Store the berries too. You know what? We can plant these outside, can't we? Wrong item. There we go. And it'll be there. You know what? I'm not stupid. These have thorns on them. Anyways, okay, so how far into the day are we? We're pretty far into the day. Let's think of something else we can do here at the house before we go to bed and move on for the next day. And Benjamin said, would love to get GoldenEye on Nintendo Switch Online. I've been getting some retro games on my Switch lately, and it's been fun. Retro games can be a lot of fun, especially if they're games that you played back in the day or that you're just kind of nostalgic for. It's like, oh, hey, I remember this. Okay. So... do I want to risk that trip? I don't think so. Oh, here's something else that we can patch up. I really don't like the looks of the square houses, but they're really easy to make, especially early on in the game. And it's like, okay, I have a house. It's not a great... Uh-oh. Where did that come from? Oh, it grew on top of it. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We'll leave it there, and in a few days we'll have a nice green floor. Unless you want to make cobblestone floor. So I've got that. I've got those in the... I don't know. Cobblestone floor with a wood house. That might look a little weird. Just keep it at dirt for now. Surf Demon, I've been playing that SNK vs. Capcom Card Clash game and been loving it. Nice! I remember seeing that. Because I played the SNK vs. Capcom at, you know, the fighting game when it first came out, and I enjoyed that. It was fun. It was cute. Ah, good. Nighttime. Sleep. Alright. I'm going to need another... Oh, I can make a stone pickaxe. Sweet. That's gonna last me way longer than the wood one. Alright. Let's go get some more coal. And you know what? Let's make some more. Let's go get some more cobblestone too. And after this track, we'll probably go on that and do that other thing that I said we were doing on stream today. All right. First of all, I want to get some coal. So starting... Do I have the dirt? Yeah, there we go. I can make a platform to stand on right here. Let us begin. You see, upgrading stuff is so easy, so it's taking so little time to actually farm all of this stuff now. So we're just going to go in here. What is that? Rock copper. Cool. I don't remember seeing tiles like that the last time I played Minecraft. But then again, with the save files that we saw at the beginning of the stream, it's been like 2 years since I've played Minecraft. Okay, cobblestone. I've got 5 coal. That should be plenty. Okay. This is a really nice place for the camp, too. Right next to this cave where I can just farm cobblestone, and more cobblestone. It reminds me of the first big project I did in the PlayStation Vita version of Minecraft. I cleared off this big, huge sand plain, and it was right next to a ton of cobblestone. So I farmed like hundreds and hundreds of tiles of cobblestone. And I actually built a medieval castle and a castle town on that big sand area. It was really cool, but it took me so long to make. Okay, get rid of all of these. When I fill up another 64 block, I think that'll be good for now. But we're at least making, because we got the coal we need to make those other torches. Because I want to put torches on the outside of the house too, to prevent stuff from spawning around or in it. Okay, that's enough. Let's go. All right, we come out up here. Should turn to the right to get to the berry field. Or is this the berry field? I'm sorry. Jeez, berries. Go ahead and take this guy out too. That'll put me at 2 black wool. My house should be right over here. Either that or I came out the wrong way and I'm lost again. It's fine. We know that it's around this general area. Now that we've played in this world for a little bit and can actually... Okay. More white wool. Though I'm pretty sure I need 3 of the same color to make a bed. Because what I've been doing right now is just the setup that I normally do in Minecraft. The next step would be, once the house is finished. There we go. Didn't take that long to find it. But the next step would be to get a crafting table to take on the go, which I already have. How many? Make a spare bed that I can take with me and go on a little expedition to explore and find more stuff. All right, so let's go to crafting table. I should be able to make another bed. Oh, I can't make another bed. Hold on. Pull that out. Okay, I've got a secondary bed that I can take with me. Now let's make... We'll start with 12 torches. Keep 1 sword out there in case I need it. Cooking more food. But anyways... I'll go ahead and place... Okay. I got 2 torches here. Put a torch here. 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 Just trying to cover up a lot of the house in light to prevent stuff from spawning around it. There we go. The torches are done, and what do I want to do with all of this cobblestone? So the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to do a cobblestone floor. You see, this is kind of like the fun that I have in Minecraft. It's like, okay, I've got all this stuff I can do. Now I planned a house. Now I'm planning to change the house and do all of this stuff. And because of the blocky Lego style nature of this, I can take blocks from under stuff, and I don't have to lose this bed in the process. I can just take the blocks off and put whatever's going under it under it. Let's see. Pikachu Pancake says, on the topic of GoldenEye, I would like to see that James Bond game by IO Interactive. Oh, how it's doing? I haven't heard much about it. All right. Cobblestone Floor is done. Now, I have enough. If I wanted to make the ceiling cobblestone as well, I could do that. But that is a task for another day. Let's wait for the sun to set. Let's make a window here. Maybe right there can be a window. Then we could put a couple windows on this side as well, which I'll eventually make glass for. Put a window there. And a window there. So it'll look a little bit more like a house. Does that look okay on the outside? Yeah, I think that looks fine. It's still really basic, but it's fine. Solid Python, do you think there's a chance there might be a secret Mario game in the works? Put something out alongside the Mario movie. I'm sure they're working on something. I mean, the last Mario game we got was, what? 3D World and Bowser's Fury? And then we're getting the new Mario Rabbids game here soon. I'm sure they're working on something. With how successful Odyssey was, I don't imagine they wouldn't want to continue something in that vein. Because, I mean, Bowser's Fury kind of felt a little bit to me like just, hey, Bowser's Fury is kind of like Odyssey 2.0 on concept. So I'm sure they're working on something. All right, now we're going to save and quit because we've been going in Minecraft for about 2 hours, and I guess we'll go into that other thing. Serve Demon unless you count Mario Party. That's right, the new Mario Party game came out. Practice English with Adventures in English with Cambridge DLC. But let's go into this for a little bit. I'm not happy about this. I don't want these games. I love these games. I don't want them to be cloud versions on the Switch. But we'll go into this for a little bit and see how they do on my internet connection. We will make an attempt. Surf Demon, please no. I know. I don't like it either, but you know, I'm like, okay, let's at least go in. We'll see how well it's optimized. We're not going to go through all of them. If it lets me, I'm just going to go into 0.2 for a few minutes. Because they came out and I'm like, I should probably do something on them. Because I don't know if I really want to review them. I really don't. So we'll go into this and we'll say, hey, here's how they play. Actually, we might even be able to. When I tried to play Hitman's cloud version, it said, yeah, your internet's too slow. No. The game will start soon. So we're just going to go into it for a few minutes. We're going to see how well it plays, how much input lag there is. Because as much as I don't like this, from the prices to the fact that they're cloud releases, we should at least look at it. We should at least look at it. Either that or a cinematic will come up and Square Enix will snipe my face off and shut the stream down. Da 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 da. Hit them. Okay, so we're looking at like about half a second of delay here. So let's just go into Fragmentary Passage for a few minutes, see what the delay is like and how it looks. And I guarantee you, now that title screen right there demonetized the stream. Playing Dearly Beloved. I can almost guarantee you of that. Not that it matters to me. I don't really care. If something I put out gets demonetized, it's like, okay, whatever. But I've started to like pick up on things. It's like, yeah, that probably demonetized it. Most of my streams are demonetized from just music coming in. Okay. Da-da. A little bit less input lag here. Game settings. What do you have for game settings? Displays. So this looks more based on the PS4 version than the PC version. Surf Demon. I suppose cloud is better than NFTs. I'd rather not have it at all, honestly. I'd rather they just make actual ports of the game for the Switch. I mean, I do have... Yeah, let's skip all these scenes because we don't need to do that. Because that is, hey, do you want your stream to get shut down by Square Enix? No? Okay. Yeah, because I mean, I still don't like the cloud versions. I'm probably not going to review them. Oh, look at the frame rate. Looks good already. No, I don't need a tutorial. I have played this game. There's more input lag in gameplay here. Duh. If you can hear that tapping, the first tap is when I hit the button, and the second tap is when the game recognizes it. The visuals don't look super great on here either. What is going on with the visuals? Is it automatically... I think it's automatically swapping the resolution to accommodate for the internet connection. It looks like it's more 30 FPS than 60. Let's see what happens when we get into combat. See if the frames drop like they do on the PC version. Surf Demon. I mean, if we had to choose. If we had to choose between NFTs and cloud versions, I would choose cloud versions. In Solid Python, some people still excuse these lazy cloud ports because Kingdom Hearts 1 is so hard to port. I don't buy that for 1 second. Okay. Frame rate still looks okay in combat. And I'm really conflicted right now because I love this game. And this is fun, and I'm so torn about it because I don't like that they're cloud versions. So like right now I'm going through this, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so much fun. I'm like, oh wait, it's cloud versions. I'm not supposed to be happy about this. Okay. Plus it's 0.2. I love Aqua. But yeah, the Kingdom Hearts 1 is too hard to port. I'm like, I don't buy that for a second. If it's so hard to port, then why was it able to be ported to all the systems that it was? Let's go. Open this up. Honestly, among the cloud versions that I've played, which are basically just Control in this game, for a cloud version, this isn't bad.
I haven't felt my heart stir in a long time.
I know, Aqua. And I'm also kind of sad because the GPD WinMax 2021 still doesn't have perfect frame rate for this game specifically because they didn't give us graphical options. So technically, this has a higher frame rate on it right now than the PC version on the GPD WinMax 2021. But I'll really be able to tell the frame rate once we get into the city. Because that area is where the frames drop a lot on PC. Or, well, not on PC, on specifically the 2021 WinMax. Yeah, you can see a lot of blurring and pixelation going on. It must be changing the resolution a lot. Surf Demon. If they had actual ports, these would look great on the OLED. Yes, they would. I would kill for just 1.5, 2.5 on the Switch natively. But have you also seen the prices? It's bad. They're like $40 a piece for the cloud versions. Just like what Control did. Control was like, hey, this is a cloud version, but $40 just like on other platforms. Don't like it? Well, deal with it. I know how to do all this stuff. I have played through 0.2 several times. Oh, look, there's 60 frames per second right there. It's probably really dynamic. The frame rate's even higher here. Okay. You see, again, I'll say it again. I'm really torn here because I love these games. I'm having fun right now. I'm just sad that they're cloud versions. If they had made if it looked like this just as an actual port, I would be so happy. Because if I didn't have these on PC or I didn't have a PS4, I probably would play them like this. But I do. I have other handheld options for this because I have the GPD WinMax and the GPD Win 3. Because the lag isn't really bothering me right now. Probably because of just how cinematic and acrobatic all of the Kingdom Hearts games are. And no, we're not going to go into any of the other ones. I only downloaded 0.2 so I could test this today. Oh, there's some frame drops there.
Is that one on the bridge?
I don't know, is it?
Yep.
Tom Phillips, is this the cloud versions on Switch? Yes, this is the cloud version of Kingdom Hearts 0.2. I decided to end the stream today by saying, hey, let's just go in and see how it plays. I'm not happy about this being a cloud version, but let's just see how it goes.
Hey, very well. Hey,
Let's lock onto something first. There we go. Because I don't know what other people are testing right now. I think there might have been a video last night about someone playing Kingdom Hearts 1. But, you know, I love 0.2. I wish it were longer. I wish it weren't just Kingdom Hearts 3 tech demo. Because this is a really interesting part of the timeline where Aqua's in the Dark World.
you're done.
This is just so sad. Because I would kill for a straight port of just this. Like if they just literally if they just put 0.2, I'd be like, gimme. I want it. On Switch. Let's go.
Very well. Hey, yeah. Hey, enough. Yeah. Hey, very well. Heal. Enough.
I hate how conflicted I am about this. I hate it.
You're done.
Because reviewing the... Okay, and we're done. The time limit ended for the demo. No, I'm not going to the eShop to buy it. And before we close out today, let's look at these wonderful prices. Surf Demon, when they come to Steam, you could play them natively on the Steam Deck. That's true, just like I can on the WinMax 2020. So let's take a look at these wonderful prices. It should be under coming soon, right? Maybe it's not under coming soon. No, it was in February, I think. Yeah, there we go. Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5. $40. 2.8. $40. Normally $50. 3 and Remind. $50. I think that's the same thing they did on the PC version on the Epic Game Store. Which that's fine. Cloud versions, I think cloud versions should, by default, be a little bit less. Like, even if, like, maybe $30, maybe $25 for a $50 game. Just because it's a cloud version. You don't really, it's not really your game. You can't, if you lose your internet connection, you can't play it anymore. If too many people are accessing the server, you theoretically can't play it anymore. Now, I know I'm being pretty negative about this, but I think I'm just negative about this because I wish that this just had a native version and not these cloud versions. But you know, that's how it goes. Square Enix decided to do these, and I believe their official reason for not doing it was worrying about how big the file was going to be. Who cares how big the file is? I mean, they're huge games on PC and PS4. That is very true. But who cares how big the file is? Because, like, how big is it on? Let's see. 1.5, 2.5 on my laptop is 58.2 gigabytes. 2.8 is 29 gigabytes. And 3 is 65 gigabytes. Even if it's that much, SD cards are a thing. Who cares if it's a giant download? It still works. The PlayStation Vita version of Phantasy Star Online 2 kept getting updates, and it was absurdly huge by the end. I wonder if that information is still on the website. Yeah. PSO2 on PlayStation Vita two or 3 years ago was 18 gigabytes, and that's when most Vita games were like 3 or 4 gigabytes. I don't know. I think it was just a thing with Square Enix of, oh, hey, we had this idea. Everyone hates it. So let's try to find a reason we can give publicly for why we did it this way. I mean, I was honestly hoping and praying that they would go back on that and say, well, maybe we should make it natively instead of taking the quicker route. But oh well. It's a thing. It's controversial, and I'm for once I am on the negative part of the controversial side. I'm normally like, okay, whatever. Because like with Control, that was fun. I'm like, oh yeah, I've always wanted to play Control. Hitman 3, I was like, it didn't work on my Switch because of my internet. I was like, whatever, it's not a big deal. But Kingdom Hearts is one of my favorite franchises of all time. And I've got a bunch of my favorite games of all time available on the Switch. Like, I have spent hundreds of hours in Xenoverse 2. Final Fantasy IX is my favorite Final Fantasy game. The House in Fata Morgana is my favorite visual novel. And just the list goes on. Is there anything else, like, part of my favorite games of all time here? Not really. I mean, Breath of the Wild. KOTOR. And there's rumors about KOTOR 2 coming out. KOTOR 2 is one of my favorite Star Wars games. So I would gladly just burn up 200 gigabytes of my storage just for the Kingdom Hearts games. But I don't want to waste too much time complaining about all this stuff. Let's see, Pikachu says, I would rather have the PS2 version than the cloud version. Solid Python, I always see these as dumb because cloud gaming literally defeats the whole purpose of the Switch. And yes, that's very true. If they were cloud versions on PS4 or Xbox One, there would still be backlash, but there wouldn't be the same kind of backlash. I think the really big problem with the backlash on the Switch is because it's a portable system and cloud streaming isn't portable. Now, I've seen some people try to argue, like in the comments of my video, like maybe a week or two ago, someone replied on some comments in my PGA Tour 2K21 review, not understanding why people were complaining about the online-only thing, saying you could just have a phone and tether to your phone. I'm like, yeah, but that's not a really good argument. I could tether my phone to my Switch, and it might work for online games, but at the same time, it's going to burn through my data, and I'm going to not have hardly any good data for the rest of the month on my phone. Let's see. Surf Demon says, I remember Square Enix saying they would do Final Fantasy X-3 if 10 HD sold well. I mean, I think it did sell well. It sold well enough that they released it on the Vita and on the PS3, and then later the PS4, and then later the PC, and then later the Switch. I mean, I don't think they would have made those other ports if the original release didn't sell well. Solid Python, if I'm stuck to my TV playing these cloud versions, why would I pay these cloud versions in the first place? Or why would I play them in the first place? I would rather buy them somewhere else and play them natively then. Yeah, you could buy them for PS4 or for PC. I don't know. But let's not dwell on the negative too much. It is, wow, it's 4 o'clock already. Okay, we've been going for about 2.5 hours. I want to go and finish that review of Eternal Radiance. Like I said at the beginning, Eternal Radiance is the next review. It's going to be up on Friday. And I'm going to work on more Blood Rain 2 later today as well. Thank you guys for joining the stream. I've had a lot of fun with you guys just talking, doing Minecraft and that little last bit as well. And I will catch you guys later. I hope you guys have a good day.